Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to create this classic, timeless, gorgeous red and gold themed bridal makeup look, and this is my first attempt of creating the Indian bridal look. So if you're just going to be a bride, I think this sort of makeup look will suit almost every skin tones out there. So I have created this black halo bronzy smoky eyes paired with a stunning red lip, and I have paired a gorgeous red outfit and a red chinnery with this makeup look, and everything about the jewelries will be mentioned in the description box. So I hope you will like this video, and if you want to know how I got this stunning makeup look, then please keep on watching. So I have well prepped my skin, and at first I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and for the eyebrows I'm using an eyebrow pomade, and this one is from L'OREAL. So this is the first time I'm gonna use it. I got it 2 days back. So following the natural eyebrow line, I'm just gonna line my eyebrows like this. So this product is really pigmented, and the formula of this product is really nice. So the shade actually matches me perfectly. Now I'm just gonna fill in the gaps of my eyebrows like this. So it's very simple, guys, you can easily do it. It's nothing complicated. Now taking a spoolie, I'm just gonna brush this out to distribute the product all over my brows. Now I'm taking a concealer and just cleaning the sides of my eyebrows to make my eyebrow look a lot more prominent. So being a bride, I think you should need to make your eyebrow look very prominent, otherwise it will just make your face look very dull. So I'm just now blending the concealer, and you can see this is how my brows are looking. Now for the primer, I'm using this LOTUS ECOSTAY primer. So this is a vital step. You should always be using a primer underneath your makeup to make your makeup last for a very longer period of time. So being a bride, you shouldn't forget that. Now I'm taking a very dark concealer, darker than my skin tone. So this is in the shade 50 Cafe by Maybelline Fit Me. And using a darker concealer actually just helps to cancel out the darkness on your face. So I'm just putting it underneath the eyes and all the areas where I have uneven skin tone and spots and pigmentation, and I'm just putting it and blending this out with the help of my fingers. So you can just color correct your face by using a darker concealer. Now I'm gonna set my color correction. If you don't set your color correction, it will just mix up with your foundation and will make your foundation look very orangish. So you just need to set it. Now for the foundation, I'm using a foundation stick, and this one is from Sugar. So it's crazily pigmented, and it's one of the full and the fullest coverage foundation that I have used till now. So I'm just putting it all over my face like this, and this is my favorite blending brush when it comes to foundation stick. So I'm just taking this brush and blending this foundation out, and you can see a single layer of this foundation has given me such great coverage, and I just like this foundation really very much, guys. So I'm just using it for my bridal makeup look. So this is how my base is looking now. Now for the concealer, I'm using this LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige. So you shouldn't be forgetting to use concealer, because it just adds so much light to your face. It just highlights your face and also conceals everything that you have on your face. So I'm putting it under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow chin, around my eyes, and I'm just blending the same with the help of the brush. Now I'm going to just bake my face using the same loose powder by Sugar, and I'm putting it underneath the eyes, on the areas, on the usual areas where I have put the concealer on, and I'm just gonna bake my face like this. So baking actually helps in just highlighting your face. So I'm going to just keep the baking for around 5 minutes, and then I'm just dusting it off using a powder brush. So this is how my base makeup looks like. Now for today's eye look, I'm going to use 2 eyeshadow palettes, and at first I'm taking my PAC palette and taking this light brown shade from the palette. I'm just putting it all over my crease as a transition color. You can use any light brown shade you have. So you have to take your time and slowly build up the color all over your crease. Now I'm taking this rusty brown shade from the JUVIA'S Mini Masquerade palette and adding it at the inner and outer corners of my eyes and slowly connecting them together. This will create a halo effect on my eyes. So you have to build up the colors very slowly. Going back to the PAC palette, I'm using this black shade from the palette in a small petite crease brush, and in circular motions I'm just adding it in the outer and inner corners of my eyes and slowly connecting them together. You have to be very careful while putting this black eyeshadow, otherwise it will just create a mess. So don't add too much product, just build up the product using whatever is left in your brush. Now taking the previous blending brush, I'm gonna blend the edges so that there will be no harsh lines. Now I'm taking this bronzy gold shade called Casablanca from JUVIA'S Masquerade palette, and I'm just gonna add it at the center of my lid. This shade actually matches my outfit so well. You can even use your fingers to add this shade at the center of your lid. Now I'm just dusting off whatever is left on my face. Now I'm taking this gorgeous glittery eyeshadow from Nika K. So a bride should have glitters on her eyes. So I'm just adding this glitters, bronzy glitters at the center of my lid where I have put the previous shade. For the lower lash line, I'm using this burnt rusty brown shade from the JUVIA'S palette, followed by a dark brown shade very close to my waterline. Taking the black eyeshadow, I'm putting it in the outer 2/3 of my lower lash line. I'm using a kajal, and this one is from Nykaa and it's called Nykaa I Am Bold Kajal. I'm gonna just tightline my upper and lower waterline with it. Now to make this kajal look a lot more intense, I'm just smudging it with the help of a smudging brush, and you can see it automatically just makes your eyes look so dramatic. For the liner, I'm using this HR felt tip liner in the shade black, and I'll be not doing any sort of fancy stuff. I'm just gonna draw a regular winged eyeliner with this liner. So I'm using very small strokes to create the wing of my liner. For the lashes, I'm using this Lash Paradise mascara, and I'm just gonna coat my lashes with it. It just adds a lot of length to your lashes, guys. It doesn't make your lashes look so much voluminous. I'm just intensifying this black shade in the inner and outer corners of my eyes to make it more intense. Now I'll be having a pair of false eyelash, and now for contouring my face, I'm using this Sugar Contour de Force face palette, and taking the contour shade from the palette and putting it in the hollows of my face where I just need to create artificial shadows. So a bride should have a well-defined and structured face, but don't use very sharp contour. A subtle contour is enough, and it will just look very nice in a subtle contour. Now for the blush, I'm using this blush that I'm getting in the same palette and just adding it on the apples of my face. Taking this makeup setting spray by Wet n Wild, I'm just spritzing it all over my face like this. And when my face is a little bit damp, I'm going to use a highlighter from the Sugar palette and just add it on the highest points of my face. So using the highlighter on a damp face actually makes your highlighter a lot more intense and popped out. So you can just use this trick, but don't use too much blinding highlighters when you are just a bride, because this will just give a lot of flashbacks in your photographs. So I'm just gonna highlight the inner corners of my eyes and also highlighting my brow bone with the same highlight that I'm getting in the Sugar palette. So this is how my face looks now. For the lipstick, I'm using this Sugar Smudge Me Not liquid lipstick in the shade Brazen Raisin, which is one of my favorite reds, and it is a stunning red which has got a lot of brick rusty tones in it. And to finish up the look, I'm just adding this setting spray all over my face, and adding this red bindi, which just looks so stunning and so universal. And this is the finished look. So that's all for today, guys. This is my first attempt of creating the Indian bridal look, and if you like this video, then please hit on the like button and subscribe to my channel, guys. More videos are coming on its way. Till then, love you. Bye.